Steve Palazzolo here from Pro Football Focus, bringing you the top-graded players in college football through 10 weeks of action. It's all brought to you by Eckrich, the official smoked sausage of the college football playoff. All right, here at PFF, we've graded every single player on every play at the FBS level this season based off pure production. So here you have it. It is your top-graded players. Let's go position by position, starting with quarterback, where it's actually Kyler Murray of Oklahoma now sitting atop our quarterback grading at 95.2 overall. He's got the #1 grade as a passer, 93.9, but also the top grade as a runner, 88.7. Murray has been incredibly efficient, and in our play-by-play grading, he has the highest percentage of positively graded throws while ranking 16th at avoiding negatives. It's a great combination, and that's why Murray currently sitting #1 in our QB grading. Over to running back, where it's Darryl Henderson from Memphis. This is one where the grades and the stats match up nicely because he's averaging a ridiculous 9.5 yards per carry. That's over 1,200 yards on just 135 carries. More impressively, 6.6 yards after contact per rush. And then he's doing it as a receiver as well. He's got an 86.9 receiving grade with another ridiculous number, 18.9 yards per reception as a receiver. At wide receiver, breakout season for Andy Isabella from UMass, a 92.7 overall grade. He has over 200 more receiving yards than the next closest receiver. He's got 1,391 on the year. That includes 8.3 yards after the catch per reception. His 620 yards after the catch lead the nation. He's also forced 13 missed tackles on his 75 receptions, and he's picked up 58 first downs or touchdowns, leading the nation by 7 over the next closest receiver. At tight end, it's Kenan Braun from Texas State. He has a receiving grade of 90.6, and he leads all tight ends with 321 yards coming after the catch. That's 8.4 yards after the catch per reception. Here's the big number. He's forced 20 missed tackles after the catch. That's 12 more than the next closest tight end. He's actually been solid as a run blocker as well, ranking 10th at 70.7 on our 0 to 100 scale. Over to the offensive line, starting at tackle, where it's Jonah Williams at Alabama, 88.3 overall grade. He's been battling Kansas State's Dalton Reisner for the top spot all season, but right now it's Williams because he ranks 13th in the nation as a pass blocker, 87.2 grade, and then #1 as a run blocker, 83 overall grade. He has allowed only 5 pressures on 271 attempts in pass protection this season. At guard, it's Terron Prescott from NC State, 88.5 overall grade. He has by far the top mark among all run-blocking guards. That's an 89.8 grade. Just done a fantastic job at NC State's zone-heavy scheme. He's also been solid in pass protection, allowing only 5 pressures on 242 attempts. At center, it's James O'Hagan from Buffalo. It's an 85.2 overall grade for him. #9 as a pass blocker in the nation, only allowing 3 pressures on 332 attempts. And he's #1 as a run-blocking center with an 85.2 grade. Before we get to the defense, here's a quick word from Eckrich.
All right, man, I think I finally got it figured out. I'm going to throw the ball through the kitchen window, off the doghouse, rocketing up and off the bird feeder, all the way through the target.
I don't know, man. That's a really tough angle. I think you got to ditch the bird feeder.
How long did that take you?
Couple hours.
You know you could have just gone off the porch calling.
That's a good-looking plate of food.
The Eckrich $1 Million Challenge is back. Enter at EckrichFootball.com for your chance to win.
What do you think? Seriously, dude?
Starting at edge defender, it's Josh Allen from Kentucky, 92.1 overall grade, and I don't think any defensive player has made an all-around impact quite like Allen this year. He's 8th in the nation with 41 pressures, but he's only rushed the passer 194 times. Over 200 guys have more rushes than Allen, but he still ranks 8th with those 41 pressures. It's broken down with 10 sacks, 7 QB hits, and 24 hurries, but he's also been strong against the run, 85.4 grade, and I'm always impressed with his work in coverage. 106 snaps, he's dropped back, and he has made plays all over the field, including 3 pass breakups. Josh Allen has been a game changer for Kentucky this season. On the interior of the defensive line, it's Quinnen Williams from Alabama, 96.2 overall grade. The nation finally got to really see Williams in prime time, a dominant effort against LSU, but we've been on him since the start. He's on pace to be the best interior defensive lineman in our grading for the last 5 years. He's now has the #1 grade in the country as a pass rusher at 91.9, and he's also #1 against the run, 96.6. He ranks 2nd in the country with 32 pressures. That's 6 sacks, 12 QB hits, and 14 hurries. And then he's 1st with 33 stops. Quinnen Williams from Alabama having an historic season up front for the Crimson Tide. At linebacker, it's little-known David Woodward from Utah State, a 91.6 grade, now sits atop our linebacker grading. He's 4th among all linebackers with a 92.4 grade against the run, and #4 in coverage as well at 90.5. Woodward's broken up 3 passes, picked off another one, and he's only missed 2 tackles all season. At cornerback, it's DeAndre Baker from Georgia, 91.2 overall grade. He has been sitting atop our cornerback grades all season. He's allowed only 132 yards on the year, targeted 32 times, allowed only 16 catches, 8 pass breakups, 2 interceptions. He's allowed a passer rating of only 34.9 into his coverage. That's 6th best among corners with at least 30 targets. And finally, at safety, it's Deonte Thompson from Alabama, the top playmaking safety in the country this year, tied for the national lead with 6 pass breakups to go with 2 other interceptions. 91.5 coverage grade is tops in the country, and he's been solid in the run game as well with an 82.9 grade. Perhaps most impressively, Thompson makes these plays from various alignments: free safety, strong safety, in the slot. That's why he's the #1 safety in the country. So there you have it. It's our top graded players in the country based off PFF's play-by-play grading of every snap during the FBS season. It's all brought to you by Eckrich, the official smoked sausage of the college football playoff. Don't forget to pick up Eckrich smoked sausage at your local grocery store for this weekend's tailgate or homegate party. And be sure to visit EckrichFootball.com for great game day recipes and to enter their season-long $1 Million Challenge.